Word to your mother, boys and girls. What is up? This is Sniper Wes. I'm coming at you here on Friday, April 17th, 2026. I have some free plays for you guys here today. Two in the NBA and one in Major League Baseball. And yeah, hopefully we go 3-0 on these videos here today for you guys. And, I've been killing it with all my premium plays, which, by the way, you can find over at winnable.com. That's WINIBLE. Winnable. You search Sniper Wes over there, and you'll find all my premium selections. They're $5 a piece, all through the month of April. I just figured I'd kind of do a fire sale here for a little while and hook you guys up with some premium plays because I've been doing quite well. Been crushing the NBA, and Major League Baseball has been coming along. Looking forward to NHL playoffs. Historically, I've done very well in the NHL playoffs. So if you want to tail me on that, the playoffs start on Saturday. Looking forward to that very much so. Okay. As far as the free plays today, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the Hornets and the Magic here. So this game is in Orlando. It's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So the winner of this game will be the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. They're going to go on and face the Detroit Pistons, and that series will begin on Sunday. So it's actually not very good. I don't think the Hornets or Magic really stand a chance versus Detroit. Maybe it'll be a gentleman's sweep, and it'll go 5 games. But you can rest assured that both teams will be giving a valiant effort tonight. If you remember Kobe White, he forced overtime by hitting that three-pointer against the Heat. And then they went on to win in overtime. So unfortunately, the Heat are gone and the Hornets are in. But, to their credit, they're favored in this game, too. As it relates to the side, they're laying 3.5 points here in Orlando. A road team is on the road laying points in a playing game. Pretty interesting, to be honest with you. But I'm going to look at the total in this game as far as it relates to the free play. Obviously, the Hornets, they have not made the playoffs since 2016, which is by far the longest drought in the NBA. They're going to be fired up, though, to come in here to Orlando. There's a good reason. Like I said, they're laying points on the road. There's really a good reason for that. It's pretty much because they've been on fire since the All-Star break. They're 50-33 against the spread on the season. And the Magic, they've been banged up all year. Paulo Banchero and Jalen Suggs, they've been, in and out of the lineup. They missed a lot of minutes this year. But Desmond Bane and company, it's all hands on deck here. Remember, the 3 head-to-heads between these two teams this year have all gone under the posted total. Okay, or I'm sorry, 4. They played each other 4 times, and all 4 of those games went under the total. But what's interesting is those totals were set a lot higher than this total is tonight. It was 239, 227, 224, and 227. That's where the totals closed when they played each other the 4 games during the season. Now we have a 218.5. So it's much, much lower, which basically means the odds makers, they think it's going to be a very defensively minded contest. And I think so as well. I think this, defensive intensity will rule the night, so to speak. And don't forget that Orlando game against Philadelphia on Wednesday, that went way under the total. There was only 206 total points in that game. And I think this one follows suit. I think it's very similar. We're going to go under 218.5 between the Hornets and the Magic here in Orlando, okay? Once again, that's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's move on to the next NBA game. So we have the Suns and the Warriors here. This game is in Phoenix. And I am going to, well, first of all, so this rotation number, if you deal with rotation numbers on your book, it's going to be number 1576 because I'm going to look at the first half. I'm going to lay 1.5 points with the Suns in the first half in this contest. So rotation number 1576. And the winner of this game, they're going to go play the Thunder. And that's not very good either. The Thunder are probably going to sweep either of these teams. But, very similar to the Hornets and the Magic, you're going to see a really good game tonight. But the Warriors, they're in off that big win over the Clippers, obviously. The Suns, they lost to the Blazers. That was not a very good look. But Steph just had a really good game. To be honest with you, I mean, the Clippers were in control of that game until the final 5 minutes, and they kind of just imploded, and Steph took over, and experience took over, right? But I think the Suns are going to bounce back off that loss to the Blazers in a big way, especially in the first half. I think they come shot out of a cannon in the first half and do very, very well. They were 46-34 against the spread on the year. They were 25-17 at home. So they do play well in this building despite the loss against the Blazers. And despite the win over the Clippers, Golden State, they were 16-26 on the road. So they are not the best road team. And remember, Golden State, they struggled in the first half versus the Clippers. They were down 8 at halftime. So I'm going to take the Suns on the first half minus 1.5 points to do well in the first half against the Warriors. I think they'll be up by like 5 or 6 points at halftime. So that'll be your second play. Your final free play will be on the Major League Baseball Diamond. It's going to be between the Royals and the Yankees. So we get Cam Schlittler and Michael Wacha pitching here. So Wacha, the Royals pitcher, he's 2-2, 3.13 ERA, and 12 career appearances against the Yankees. That's in 10 starts. So he's done well against them. He's held Judge to 3 hits and 24 at-bats, which is pretty good. He struck him out 11 times. Young Carlos Stanton only has 4 hits and 17 at-bats off Wacha. This year, he's only allowed 1 run in 21 innings pitched so far. So that's really good. He's been doing quite well. Schlittler for the Yankees, he's been pretty good this year too. He's had 2 scoreless outings, or he did to start the year. He had 2 scoreless outings versus the Giants and then the Mariners. And then his last 2 starts, he's given up 3 runs each to the A's and maybe it was the Angels, whoever else they played. So he does need to bounce back. We get him on the bounce back, and I think he pitches quite well here. Remember, the Royals, they don't hit very many home runs. They've only hit 15 home runs in, what have they played, 18 or 19 games or something like that. So the long ball is likely not going to hurt you. And also remember that series against the Angels, the Yankees and Angels, I think every single game went over. It was a very high-scoring series, but the weather was kind of warm there in the Bronx for all of those games, and it's kind of cooled down. I think it's going to be, 68, 69 degrees tonight. So I don't think you're going to see too much of the long ball tonight, and I like the under 8 runs between the Royals and the Yankees tonight at Yankee Stadium, okay? So let's go ahead and recap these 3 free plays I am giving you today. It's going to be the Hornets and Magic under 218.5. The Suns minus 1.5 over the Warriors. Oh, I'm sorry. That's first half. Suns minus 1.5 in the first half over the Warriors, okay? And then the Royals and Yankees under 8 runs. And that is going to be your free play video today from Sniper Wes. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at the Sniper Picks. And please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel as well. It does help my analytics out a lot. And hopefully we go 3-0 on this video. But don't forget all my premium plays, which I've been crushing it, man. I've been crushing the NBA, doing really well in baseball. I have UFC tomorrow too. You can go over to my Winnable. That's WINIBLE. And all my premium plays are $5 over there, at least through the month of April. And it's kind of just a fire sale, kind of hooking up all my people that like and subscribe to this video. So let's crush it tonight, guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and stay safe. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow with some more free plays. I'm going to try to bring content to you every single day on the channel, okay? Until then, peace out and keep firing.